Hello, and welcome again to Werzagig Plays Minecraft. Episode 2, Steel in Business. Just had to iron out a few issues. um, so I increased my steel production considerably since the last session, the last episode, by creating this machine here. Um, a truncated, sort of smaller setup for from Rage uh, Plays Games channel. Um, so essentially, breakdown of the machine. Um, Up here, there's lava, and behind these blocks here, and on the other side, mirrored, is some stairs that have been waterlogged. And if you can see, as soon as the cobblestone forms, it gets broken by. You can just see it. These drill bits, and then it's pushed by fans, which you can just see. If I move back a little bit, you can see there's a pair of fans here and here that push all the cobblestone into this chute network. There's two chutes, just take my word for it, that are branched into one chute that gets knocked into these grind wheels here, or crushing wheels here, and down this chute into this chest. And there's a brass funnel here, and the brass funnel is set for gravel, and the gravel gets pushed along this chain, blown by these fans that are washing them because it blows out the water on them. You can see the particles just off of there as they get washed. It creates from the gravel some flint, which gets ejected through this chute, this smart chute right here, down into the lava beneath it, and just beneath the glowstone, just one block over where the smart chute is. Where you can see is it says no fans attached, items move downward. It ejects the flint, which I really don't need for this recipe for steel production. And it only accepts through this funnel iron nuggets, which go into the basin here, which again in turn get pressed by the mechanical press when 9 of them enter into the basin, and then out down the belt, continuing into the rest of the machine. Now, a little bit earlier, I had issues with some of my chest, especially this chest right over here. It was filling up with, when in my earlier attempts, with some stuff that just was not gravel. It was filling up with, you know, it wasn't supposed to fill up with gravel or anything else, but now it just has iron ingots and some charcoal, and that's all that needs to be in that chest. That's the buffer chest that feeds to the steel production here, and should be splitting off some charcoal down. Oh, I just got hit by my saw blade from the tree trimming machine. Yeah, I just got hit again because I was knocked around by a belt. Anyways, going back over this way, I really should make this more OSHA approved. Some of the coal gets split off over this way to feed the blaze burner, and then some of the iron and coal gets sent down this track into that buffer chest over there to go into the basin, which is attached to a mixer. This deployer here takes some of the charcoal, puts it into the blaze burner to feed the blaze burner up. It needs to be, like I said in the last video, steel needs to be heated with a combination of iron and charcoal. As of now, there's only charcoal going in there, so I'll have to put in some iron manually. So let me go ahead and do that so you can see how it works. Um, Pardon me if this video is a little long, but just bear with me. So I wanted to grab a whole stack of iron here and put it in here. Um, that's good. Just close enough without falling off this little drive wheel here. There we go. And throw some iron in there, and you can see the mixer mixes it with the charcoal into steel, which gets ejected. You just see it like on the bottom right hand corner, comes out of the machine and into this chest here over there, which doesn't really require much, just a regular funnel. But yeah, that's steel production 101. Sorry about the last video, not really explaining what was going on. These machines do essentially the same thing as the larger machine does, but much, much slower in generating the iron. So it generates an iron ingot once every cycle, and its operating cycle is about like close to upwards of a minute or so. But over here, this other machine, it spits out iron like nobody's business. This machine is doing average, I would say, about every 15 seconds or so, it presses another ingot out and onto the belt. So, yeah, that's the machine. Anyways, suffer with the back of my head for a little bit, and then we're going to turn around and we're going to say bye-bye. And they can't